everyone. I'm delighted to have this opportunity to present some of the latest Grand Seiko creations we are showing at Watches and Wonders Geneva. I hope you will enjoy these watches as much as I do. Today, I'm here at the Grand Seiko Studio Shizukuishi in Iwate Prefecture in northern Japan. I have come here for two reasons. First, because I wanted to show you around this magnificent studio, which is my own personal pride and joy. And second, because inside this studio, expert craftspeople are creating one of the most important watches of 2023. The studio was designed by the world-famous architect Kengo Kuma, who also designed our flagship boutique in the Place Vendôme in Paris. As you would expect, this is an absolutely state-of-the-art facility featuring a dust-proof clean room with strictly controlled temperature and humidity. What you might not expect is that the studio is made entirely of wood, in line with our commitment to harmonizing our operations with nature. I don't need to tell you that this presented quite a challenge even to a master architect such as Mr. Kuma. The town of Shizukuishi is 500 kilometers north of Tokyo in an area marked by mountains and thick forests. This studio lies deep in that countryside surrounded by trees. It is home to outstanding craftsmen and women who assemble and adjust every Grand Seiko mechanical watch. Please follow me. As you can see, the studio incorporates wood in every corner of its design. It features a traditional Japanese style of layering wood panels called Yamato-bari, in which each panel slightly overlaps the next. The pillars that support the roof are also made of wood, and there are no cross beams so that the space remains dust-free. When you visit the studio, you feel that it stands out into the landscape and merges with the forests that surround it. The reception area displays many of the parts and materials used to create Grand Seiko movements, and also gives you a sense of the care and craftsmanship that go into every timepiece. On one side of this corridor, you can observe our watchmakers assembling each Grand Seiko watch by hand. On the other side, you can see the 2,000-meter Mount Iwate, which overlooks the studio and inspires many of Grand Seiko's dial designs. In every way, this studio is at one with its natural surroundings and perfectly represents the oneness with nature that lies at the heart of every Grand Seiko watch. Last year, Grand Seiko introduced its first mechanical complication watch, Grand Seiko Kodo Constant Force Tourbillon, and was honored to win the chronometry prize at the 2022 GPHG. We were delighted to have Grand Seiko's pursuit of outstanding accuracy recognized with such a prestigious award. This year, we are proud to present another new mechanical watch, yet another milestone in the Grand Seiko journey. I'm delighted to introduce Grand Seiko's first mechanical chronograph, which I know has been eagerly awaited by our fans. Assembled and adjusted here at the Grand Seiko Studio Shizukuishi, This new state-of-the-art timepiece is called the Tentograph. I believe it is the most powerful mechanical chronograph in the industry today.
Just like every Grand Seiko creation, the pursuit of precision is at the heart of the new Tentograph, whose chronograph movement features the revolutionary high-beat caliber 9SA5 as its base. Like caliber 9SA5, the new Tentograph caliber 9SC5 beats 10 times per second, ensuring high accuracy when measuring elapsed time as well as the time of day. And thanks to its energy-efficient escapement and 2 barrels, the watch runs for 3 days even when the automatic chronograph is in operation. Based on Grand Seiko's research, this makes Tentograph the 10-beat chronograph with the longest power reserve in the industry today. The Tentograph's name describes its high beat rate, its 3 days power reserve, and its automatic chronograph function. The new movement features the revolutionary dual impulse escapement, which efficiently transfers energy to the balance wheel both indirectly through the pallet fork and directly from the escape wheel. MEMS technology ensures extremely precise, lightweight, and highly durable escapement parts and endows the escapement with increased energy efficiency to achieve a long power reserve. The movement also features the Grand Seiko free-sprung balance, which helps retain the watch's precision for longer in every possible position and is more resistant to shock. Hallmarks of a high-quality modern chronograph, a vertical clutch and column wheel ensure high accuracy and operability. The vertical clutch eliminates any shuddering or jumping of the hands when the chronograph is engaged and enhances measurement accuracy, while the column wheel ensures precise control of the chronograph operation. The movement incorporates a 3-pointed hammer, which ensures that, when the reset pusher is pressed, the hands return to 0 instantly and in perfect synchronization. The Tentograph is subjected to a new and longer testing procedure. As with all Grand Seiko mechanical movements, the Tentograph's time of day accuracy is assessed in 6 positions and at 3 temperatures over 17 days. But, in addition, there are 3 more days of testing during which the accuracy is assessed in 3 positions while the chronograph is in operation. Thus, in total, each Tentograph movement is tested for 20 days to ensure that it meets the Grand Seiko standard of +5 to -3 seconds per day. The ideals of a Grand Seiko sports watch are apparent in this new chronograph. The powerful hands and prominent groove indexes of the Evolution 9 style ensure legibility. The chronograph seconds hand is gently curved down towards the dial so that the tip of the hand is as close as possible to the dial's markers and extends to the markings at the very edge of the dial. The minute hand is also gently curved to ensure the legibility of the time of day. On the case, a Zaratsu polished, distortion-free mirror finish and a delicate hairline finish alternate, providing the harmonious glow characteristic of the Evolution 9 style. The watch's curved profile, wide lugs, and low center of gravity ensure comfort on the wrist. The case and bracelet are made of high-intensity titanium, which is about 30% lighter and more scratch-resistant than stainless steel to maximize durability. The bezel is made of ceramic to protect the watch from scratches and enhance durability. The 2 convex pushers ensure the operability required for measuring elapsed time at the highest level. The dial features Grand Seiko's signature Mount Iwate pattern, which takes inspiration from the rigid contours of the imposing mountain. With its gentle blue hue, the dial takes the imagination upwards towards the night sky above Mount Iwate.
With the Tentograph, Grand Seiko adds a new dimension to its range of sports watches and opens a new chapter in its history.
To make every second mean more than the last. To feel the potential in each moment. The heart bursting. The body tingling. The mind reaching. Time comes alive. Each minute, a springboard to the next. Not just telling time, living in it. Alive in time. Grand Seiko.
Now, I'd like to introduce two spring drive masterpieces, both created at the Micro Artist Studio in our other watchmaking facility in Nagano Prefecture. This facility, also located in the mountainous countryside, is where all Grand Seiko spring drive watches are made.
At the foot of the North Yatsugatake Mountains in the eastern part of Shinshu lies an expansive forest of white birch trees. Nearby, in the town of Shiojiri, the elite craftsmen and women ply their trades in the production of handmade Grand Seiko watches, a number of which find inspiration in the local sites and seasons. The latest masterpiece is a manual winding spring drive watch featuring a fully engraved case. The watch is inspired by the majestic white birch forest as it appears during the height of winter, blanketed by freshly fallen snow. Both the silver-colored dial and platinum 950 case express the natural beauty of this forest. Created by expert watchmakers, engravers, and artisans, the watch is the result of a meticulous set of processes performed in-house. First polished to create a distortion-free mirror surface through the Zaratsu method, each case is then painstakingly hand-engraved with long individual grooves by the skilled engravers of the Shinshu Watch Studio, which is in the same facility as the Micro Artist Studio. Each groove brings to life the sea of white birch trees in a pattern that seamlessly echoes a similar pattern found on the dial. The dial features the celebrated Shinshu white birch pattern in a slightly metallic texture, making it shine subtly under light. The hour and minute hands, as well as each of the hand-applied diamond-cut markers, are made of 14-karat white gold to ensure a sharp and brilliant finish, while the minute track, the lettering, and the mark at 6 o'clock are all carved into the dial. The star mark at 6 o'clock denotes solid gold hour markers, a Grand Seiko tradition since the 1960s. The minute and seconds hands are shaped by hand to curve gently towards the minute track, ensuring high legibility. The seconds hand is tempered to a harmonious shade of gray. It glides smoothly and silently across the textured dial to reflect the effortless flow of time. The timepiece incorporates the handcrafted manual winding spring drive caliber 9R02, first presented in 2019. Its outstanding 84-hour power reserve is the result of the dual spring barrel, in which two mainsprings are set in parallel within a single barrel, as well as the remarkable torque return system. The movement's barrel is decorated to echo the bellflower, the symbol of Shiojiri. and the two hand-finished bridges have highly polished edges that serve as a dramatic counterpoint to the fine hairline finishing of their other visible surfaces, demonstrating the exquisite craftsmanship hallmark of the micro artist studio. From the hand engraving on the case to the beauty of the manually wound spring drive movement, every detail of this masterpiece exemplifies the refinement and quality of Grand Seiko watchmaking. The next creation is also a spring drive masterpiece created by the Micro Artist Studio. Here, the strength and power of the White Lion are brought to bear through the jeweler's art. The watch is graced by 5.62 carats of diamonds and 1.25 carats of blue sapphires, each set by hand in honor of Grand Seiko's signature color. On the dial, the blue sapphires and baguette diamonds are tapered and serve as hour and minute markers that surround the mother of pearl, whose depth and texture create a tranquil space at the center. All these gems are set by hand between a very thin pair of 18-karat white gold rails by the most skilled of the jewelry craftsmen and women of the Shinshu Watch Studio. 48 additional diamonds and 12 blue sapphires are individually set around the markers to further enhance the depth and beauty of the dial. A single brilliant cut blue sapphire is set into the crown. The watch is powered by the spring drive caliber 9R01, which is accurate to plus-minus 10 seconds per month and offers a power reserve of 8 days or 192 hours, thanks to its 3 barrels arranged in sequence. Combining the precision of spring drive, high legibility through carefully placed gems, and exquisite artistry and craftsmanship, this remarkable creation is in every way a showcase of the ideals of Grand Seiko.
Everything we have shown you in this presentation is new for 2023. I wish I had time to show you the many other new creations that we are so proud of. I'm sure they will be of interest to our rapidly growing number of fans worldwide. Furthermore, I can assure you that there will be many more creations in the coming months, and I'm so confident that 2023 will be another great year for Grand Seiko. As I showed you earlier, the watches we shared with you today are crafted at 2 studios, the Grand Seiko Studio Shizukuishi and the Micro Artist Studio. With the recent addition of the Atelier Ginza in the heart of Tokyo, where our company was founded, we now have another creative hub. This will allow Grand Seiko to expand its horizons even further in the years to come. In closing, I would like to thank you for your time and for your generous support of Grand Seiko. I would also like to express my gratitude to our customers around the world who have come to appreciate Grand Seiko's uniquely Japanese sensibility and passion for perfection. Thank you all.